Hello, this is Armindo from Anatolia, and I work as an overseas sales and post-market surveillance specialist. And today we are going to give you some hints regarding IVDR certification and the current state of the art of European regulations. Certification is the process by which an independent body verifies that a product, service, or management system meets with specified standards and regulatory requirements. It builds trust for users, facilitates the access to international markets, and provides with competitive advantage to manufacturers. CE mark is a conformity mark, indicating that a product complies with the health, safety, and environmental protection requirements set forth in the European Union legislation. For in vitro diagnosis devices, CE marking indicates that the product complies with the relevant European Union legislation. An IVD device without CE marking cannot be placed on the European Union market. To obtain the CE marking, manufacturers must demonstrate that their product meets the requirements. This process is called conformity assessment. Depending on the product risk class, conformity assessments might require evaluation by a notified body. Notified bodies are organizations designated by European member states. These organizations review the product's technical documentation and the manufacturer's quality management system. In the case of quality management system, there are widely used international standards such as ISO 9001 that applies to general quality management systems and ISO 13485, which is specific to medical device manufacturers. The number that is next to the IVD marking identifies the notified body that conducted the CE conformity assessment. Those who wish to verify the certificate can do so by using the website of the notified body or directly contacting the notified body itself through email. A product without IVDC cannot be placed on the European Union market. Therefore, it cannot be registered in any Ministry of Health product registration system, including the one in Turkey, the UTS. IVDR means in vitro diagnostic medical device regulation. The terms of this new regulation, launched in 2017, which replaced the old directive from 1998, entered into force in Turkey simultaneously with the European Union. According with the old directive IVDD, the products were divided into three different classes: List A, List B, and unlisted products of self-declaration. With this new IVDR, classification has changed, and we have four different subgroups: Class A, B, C, and D. Class A represents those products of lower risk, meanwhile Class D represents the higher in risk products. IVDR came into force to ensure that medical devices are safer and more effective. Under this regulation, manufacturers are expected to support clinical performance and scientific validity of their products with stronger evidence. In addition, the evaluation by a notified body has become mandatory for many of the device classes. This ensures that conformity assessment processes are carried out more rigorously, strengthening both patient and product safety. The transition period has been restructured and extended by regulation from 2024-1860 to prevent potential shortages of in vitro diagnosis devices on the market and to give manufacturers and notified bodies extra time to complete conformity assessment. But benefiting from this extended transition period is subject to certain conditions. The deadlines for placing devices on the market or putting them into service are graded according to the risk class. December 31 from 2027 will be for Class D devices with a valid IVDD certificate. Then we have December 31, 2028 for Class C devices and December 31, 2029 for Class B and sterile Class A devices. It is worth noticing that in all cases we need to have a notified body application before May 2025 and a written agreement with those notified bodies before September 26 of 2025. As Anatolia, we are proud to be the first company in Turkey to obtain the IVDR certificate on May 26, 2024. For our legacy devices, we are carefully carrying out our transition and application processes class by class, in compliance with the regulation. That will be all from my side. If you have any further questions, do not hesitate to contact since we are here always to support you.